Okay, what I want to talk about for a recipe here is just something, it's simply, I just call it a blade roast. What it comes from is the shoulder blade of a deer, but you can do blade roast off caribou, moose, elk, I mean any member of the deer family. Pretty much any big ungulate you can turn into blade roast. It's an important recipe because I think that this piece of meat, which is the front shoulder off a deer, I mean you can get it off a deer you hunted, you can get it off a deer you found on the side of the road, it's just a shoulder cut off. And shoulder tends to be the most neglected and abused cut of meat out there. And the first thing I do when I cut up a shoulder is I like to take the shank off. And that's this part here. And it's used in the traditional preparation for ossobuco. Let's separate that joint. Okay, so that cut will become ossobuco. To make my blade roast, I then take the rest of the shoulder and do 3 cuts. Do one there. And I'm going to do one right there. So after cutting through the meat, I take my hacksaw. It's important on a blade roast to cut the bone because you want to open the bone up so that the marrow can come out. So there you have an avenue into the marrow there. And this is going to be the piece we use for our blade roast tonight. The next step, I'm going to season it and dust it in flour. I'm just going to do this super simple. I'm going to give it a good coating of black pepper. The next thing I want to do, same thing with salt. Once that's done, put this in here and I just want to dust it in flour. What we're going to do is we're going to braise the blade roast. And the pot we're going to do it in, it matters because you want something that's heavy enough for frying and you can have it on the burner, directly on the burner, and also that has a good tight fitting lid. And you see that this thing has a lip on it, so it's kind of like an enamel Dutch oven. What I want to do this first is just pretty high heat, put some peanut oil in there, put any like vegetable oil or anything. So I want to put plenty of oil in there to fry it because I'm going to brown that blade roast everywhere, all sides, brown it good. Just keep turning it and turning it and turning it. While this browns, it takes maybe 5-6 minutes to brown. I want to prepare the braising liquid. Because once I get this hot and it's fried, I don't want to add cold liquid in there and drop the temperature again. So I want to bring my braising liquid to a boil before I pour it in. What you want to use when you're doing this is you want to use stock. And you can use beef stock, chicken stock, vegetable stock, game stock. These things are all available at most grocery stores. With the exception of game stock, you have to make that yourself. What I do is periodically throughout the year, I'll make a big batch of game stock and I'll cook it down into a demi-glace. And I'll freeze the demi-glace in ice cube trays. So to make my game stock here, I'm just taking tap water and I'm going to add in 3 of these cubes with a demi-glace. It's going to make this is so concentrated, it's going to make a very rich stock here. I'll let that dissolve in that water. Turn this brown on the bottom. That crispiness is perfect. You want it nice and crispy because it's going to be cooking in liquid. Okay, this now is brown on all sides. Every surface on it is nice and crispy. So what I want to do is I want to get rid of that cooking oil in there. So I'm just going to pull this off. Let it set there for a moment. Pour off my oil. Now that I drained off the oil, I want to put the roast back in. And my braising liquid now is almost to a boil. It's very hot. I don't want to cover the meat, but I want to cover it maybe 3/4 of the way. About like that right there. The next thing, before that goes in the oven, I want to put a bunch of whole garlic cloves. You don't need to do anything. I just put them in the whole, because by the time this cooks 3 hours, these things are going to be really good anyways. I've never had a problem with putting too many of these in there. Okay, now I want to put it in the oven for around 3 hours, and I set my oven right around 300 degrees. There's 275, 300 degrees, not too hot. And there's one last step. And I want to prepare the vegetables, which are going to go in later, but I'm going to prep them now. A lot of times I'll cook this and I'll just add yam, diced up yams. Sometimes I'll add white potatoes and carrots, just really anything. Okay, the last step before eating this bad boy is we're going to We got about 45 minutes of cooking time left. I just want to add my carrots. The reason I didn't add them earlier is they just would disintegrate in there. So now, add those in, finish off the cooking time. And that way the carrots will have a little bit of firmness left, and the meat's going to be fall off the bone, ready to roll. So we're now like about 3 hours into the cooking process. What you want to look for is it should get to where the shoulder just falls apart. So that right there is the kind of like the least respected cut of wild game, which is actually the best. And then when you serve this, just serve it like pot roast. Take these pieces of meat, take some of the vegetables and some of the sauce and drizzle it over it.